Recently, the national regulatory authorities, the net content of cosmetics, have been conducting some strict spot checks. Many enterprises and many brands have been punished, have been notified and punished, and even the product was removed from shelves. These have a great impact on consumer trust. Is a huge challenge. Why does the net content be insufficient? These situations occur, first of all, in terms of production process. Objectively, there will be some bubbles in the product's inner material. There are also some particles in the product, and the accuracy of the equipment itself, which will cause a certain lack of net content. There may be a few, but we cannot rule out that some factories, for some cost considerations, it will also be filled at the lower limit. For example, if the net content is 30 grams, due to the deviation of the equipment, some products will be underweight. As for our aerosol product, it compares to regular cream lotion products, is actually more difficult to control. The net content unit of the aerosol label is milliliters, but the propellant in the formula is a gas, which causes the density of the product. It is actually different from regular cream lotions. For ordinary consumers and even regulatory authorities, it is not easy to measure. This gives some irregular manufacturers room. For example, under the pressure of cost, or the brand owner sometimes, they will actively request to reduce costs. They ask to reduce the density, so the actual net weight will be reduced. When our vertical road business produces samples and quotations, we will actually inform customers the milliliter number of the product and the net weight corresponding to the milliliter. We will also review and verify it through compliance audits. We will not tolerate any illegal or fraudulent operation. We will not let it go. Here is an explanation. Standards and regulations on the deviation of net content. GJF 1070203, allowing the net content to be weighed, such as products with 50 to 100 milliliters, allowing a shortage of 4.5 milliliters. The premise of this rule is that the batch of sampled products, the net content is greater than or equal to the labeled net content. In short, but limited, but the total amount cannot be less. And we will ensure that the net weight of each bottle, we will never allow a bottle below the labeled net content to leave. How do we ensure the implementation and assurance? We set the nominal net content is our minimum filling volume. On this basis, we will add a positive deviation, which means a little more. This positive deviation is considered as a deviation of equipment accuracy and stability to ensure that each can is not underfilled. Second, there are automatic weighing equipment on the assembly line, which will weigh and check each bottle to identify and remove all products with possible less net content. Electronic scales for third-party calibration, and then it will be checked by humans. Thirdly, in the first inspection, online inspection, finished product inspection, quality department personnel will supervise and check to ensure the net content is stable, accurate, and not less. Fourthly, after packing, we will weigh each box again. For those below the standard weight limit, we will open the box for inspection. Fifthly, we will regularly calibrate the equipment. Electronic scales for third-party calibration. Before use, we will calibrate it again with weights by internal staff. In fact, short weight for a producer is like judging whether a person is moral, honesty, and reliability. A gentleman focuses on the basics, and the way emerges. We will insist on remembering the origin of LIDO to establish the foundation.